So Masyn Winn won his first Gold Glove this week. Get this, he's the 30th different Cardinal to win the award. Corey Miller has more on the franchise's historic dominance on defense in tonight's Spotlight story.
It's fitting that this 30-foot-tall, 25,000-pound Gold Glove replica will soon adorn the top of the Rawlings building in St. Louis. There really is no better place for it. Since the inception of the Gold Glove Award, the Cardinals have made our town, well, golden. Masyn Winn's first Gold Glove was the franchise's 100th ever, more than any other team in Major League Baseball.
Masyn Winn handles a rocket up the middle.
It all started with Ken Boyer's win at third in 1958. He won 5. The gold standard was also set by Bill White, who won 6 at first base, Curt Flood, who won 7 in the outfield, and Bob Gibson, whose 9 on the mound is good for 3rd all-time among pitchers. Things really got golden in the 80s thanks to Whitey Ball. If you were on Whitey Herzog's team, you were going to play defense, and the 2 greatest fielders ever at their position thrived.
Best ever. Hernandez was so great attacking the bunt and being able to throw to third base. I think he kind of revolutionized things.
And if you're talking Gold Glove defense, well, we've already gone too far in this conversation without mentioning the Wizard.
Swing and a line drive, diving catch by Ozzie. What more do these folks get to see?
Ozzie was magical. Ozzie was so good that it was worth it to get to the ballpark 3 hours early to watch him take infield.
Ozzie won 13 Gold Glove awards in his career, the most by a shortstop, and the 4th most of any player. And as he told me a couple of years ago, those hands are as good as ever.
You know, I had somebody ask me the other day, they said, if you played today, you know, how would you rank? I said, oh, I'd probably be in the top 5, but hell, I'm 70 years old.
The La Russa era had plenty of standouts on defense. Albert won 2 Gold Gloves, Matheny won 3, but there were 2 players from that era that rose above the rest.
Going back, it is! Did he catch it? He did it again! He did it again!
He's the best I've ever seen. Look, I was a kid when Curt Flood and Willie Mays were dominating center field in the National League, but really since I've been, you know, from the 70s on, I just, everything he did, and he was so smart on the field, I got to go Jim Edmonds as just the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Jim Edmonds won 8 Gold Gloves in center field, 5th most ever at that position. And at third, 4 of Scott Rowland's 8 Gold Gloves came in St. Louis, helped him get to Cooperstown, and inspired a future Cardinals Gold Glover.
I think the one thing I admire about Scott Rowland is that he's so big, you know, and when you don't realize how big the man is until you get next to him. And to be that good and agile and move that well and have that great of an arm, it's a hard thing to do. And, you know, I was always impressed with that.
In 2004, the next defensive phenom debuted, and in 19 years, Yadier Molina racked up 9 Gold Gloves, 4 Platinum Gloves, and made his claim as the best backstop of all time.
Throw down by Molina. 1 out.
The golden tradition has continued in recent seasons. Colton Wong, Adam Wainwright, and Nolan Arenado all have a pair of Cardinal Gold Gloves to their names. And at 23 years old, Winn claimed his place as the franchise's youngest winner ever. So, why are the Cardinals the best at bringing home gold? Well, coaching has played a part. From the legendary George Kissel.
I think George Kissel is probably the epitome of what a Cardinal is.
Well, I try to always make the game fun, and I'm always given all the time. I never send them short.
To the secret weapon, passing on his knowledge. Good defense has been a standard in St. Louis, and that standard is undeniably golden. For Sports Plus, I'm Corey Miller.